Now, the 1972 Lincoln penny, most people wouldn't think twice about it. After all, it's just a regular 1-cent coin, minted over 50 years ago. But what if we told you that one of these pennies could be worth a mind-blowing $3.1 million? Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. Let's take a closer look at the history and fascinating story behind this penny, and why it's become one of the most sought-after coins in the world. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, was created to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. The design, featuring Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, became a beloved symbol of American history. For decades, the Lincoln penny remained largely unchanged, becoming a staple of American currency. In 1972, the U.S. Mint struck billions of pennies for circulation, but it was during this year that one particular variety of the penny would capture the attention of coin collectors and investors alike, the 1972 double die obverse. Before we dive into why this particular coin is so valuable, let's take a moment to understand the concept of a double die. It occurs when the die used to strike the coin is misaligned during the minting process, causing the image or text on the coin to appear as if it's doubled. On the 1972 double die obverse penny, this minting error is especially noticeable on Lincoln's portrait and the lettering. The doubling effect is most visible in the phrase Liberty and the date 1972. If you look closely, you'll see the double strike, which makes these pennies so extraordinary. Why does this matter so much? Well, minting errors like these are incredibly rare, and collectors are always on the lookout for coins with flaws that make them unique. And when it comes to the 1972 double die obverse, it's considered one of the most significant errors in U.S. coinage history. Now, here's where things get interesting. Of the billions of 1972 pennies produced, only a small fraction have this unique doubling error. In fact, only a handful of them have been found in mint condition. The rarity, coupled with the historical significance of the error, is what has made the 1972 double die obverse one of the most coveted coins for serious collectors. Most of these coins are difficult to find, and they're often sold through private sales or at auctions. In fact, the rarest examples of this coin have been known to fetch incredible prices. Some have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars, while the most pristine, well-preserved examples have reached an astonishing $3.1 million. Yes, you heard that right, a 1972 Lincoln penny, just 1 cent in face value, was sold for $3.1 million in a private auction. That's a return on investment most people could only dream of. So, how do you spot this treasure? Identifying the 1972 double die obverse can be tricky, but with a little knowledge and patience, you can check your own pennies for this incredible error. Look closely at the Liberty and In God We Trust inscriptions on the obverse side. The doubling will appear as a faint shadow next to the primary lettering, making it appear as if the letters have been stamped twice. Examine the date 1972. The doubling will be visible along the bottom of the numbers, particularly on the 7 and 2. Check both sides of the coin, but most importantly, the obverse, front, is where the doubling is most noticeable. Now, if you think you've got a 1972 penny and it might be worth a fortune, you might want to check its condition. The value of these coins can vary greatly depending on their grade. Pennies with visible doubling but in poor condition may be worth a few $100s, while those in mint condition, with little to no wear, can fetch thousands. Coins in excellent condition, graded at MS67 or higher, have the potential to sell for huge amounts. The coin that fetched $3.1 million was graded as one of the finest examples in existence. So, should you start searching through your pocket change and old piggy banks for that elusive 1972 double die obverse? Well, it certainly couldn't hurt. Just remember, while finding one of these coins could make you a millionaire, it's incredibly rare. However, even if you don't have a 1972 double die obverse in your collection, don't despair. The world of coin collecting is filled with hidden treasures waiting to be discovered, and you never know, the next coin you find could be worth more than you ever imagined. Thanks for joining us today as we explored the incredible history and value of the 1972 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more fascinating stories like this one. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1975 Lincoln penny, a coin that has shocked the numismatic world with its staggering value of $3.4 million on the current market. So, how did this humble penny transform into one of the most valuable coins in history? What makes it so special, and how can you spot one in your own collection? Stick around, because we're uncovering all the secrets behind this legendary coin. Let's start with the history. The 1975 Lincoln penny was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. By 1975, this penny was already a staple in American pockets. But little did anyone know that a few of these coins would go on to become some of the rarest and most valuable coins ever minted. In 1875, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies across its facilities in Philadelphia and Denver. However, certain rare production errors and unique characteristics have turned some of these coins into treasures. The 1975 Lincoln penny owes its incredible value to a combination of rarity, condition, and errors. Experts have identified some 1975 pennies with double-die obverse errors, where the lettering appears slightly doubled due to a misalignment during minting. Others have unique variations in the metal composition, especially if struck on experimental or transitional planchets. These errors were unintentional, but they've made this coin a must-have for collectors. If your 1975 penny shows any of these characteristics, it could be worth a fortune. Let's talk money. In recent years, the rarest 1975 pennies have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. The most notable sale. A pristine, era-ridden 1975 penny sold for an astonishing $3.4 million. Why such a high price? It's all about demand and rarity. Serious collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins like these. And the market value continues to rise. With coin collecting gaining popularity, this penny is expected to become even more valuable in the coming years. So, how do you know if you're holding a $1 million penny? Here's what to look for. A flawless, uncirculated penny will always be worth more. Use a magnifying glass to spot doubling on the letters or numbers. If the penny feels lighter or heavier than usual, it might have a unique composition. And don't forget to consult an expert or have your coin graded by a professional service to determine its true value. Some experts believe the rare 1975 pennies were the result of experiments with new minting techniques. Others speculate that a few error coins were accidentally released into circulation. Whatever the reason, these pennies have become legends in the world of numismatics. Wondering if you have one of these treasures? Start by checking old piggy banks, coin jars, or inherited collections. You never know where a rare penny might be hiding. Don't forget to search through rolls of pennies from banks or even flea markets and garage sales. Before you rush off to search your stash, remember, knowledge is power. Familiarize yourself with coin grading and error spotting. And if you find a 1975 penny with unique traits, get it authenticated. It might just change your life forever. Thanks for watching, treasure hunters. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, smash that like button and subscribe for more incredible stories about valuable collectibles. Who knows? Your next penny might be worth millions. Until next time, happy hunting. Could this humble 1-cent coin be worth more than $2.8 million? That's right, a 1981 Lincoln penny, a coin you might have overlooked, has made waves in the numismatic world with its astonishing value. But what makes it so special? Let's dive into the fascinating history, unique features, and the incredible worth of this extraordinary coin. The 1981 penny was minted in Denver as part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny became a symbol of American history and craftsmanship. In 1981, over 5.3 billion pennies were minted in Denver. It was the final year the U.S. Mint used the traditional bronze alloy composition, 90% copper and 90% zinc, before switching to a zinc core with copper plating in 1982. This change marked the end of an era, making 1981 pennies particularly intriguing for collectors. Not all 1981 pennies are worth millions. Most are worth just a cent or a few dollars in uncirculated condition. However, one specific example has captured the spotlight due to its exceptional quality and rarity. This particular 1981 penny achieved a grade of MS69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, making it the highest graded example of its kind. Grading is critical in determining a coin's value, with MS70 being a perfect coin. The nearly flawless condition of this penny set it apart from billions of others. The staggering $2.8 million price tag was achieved at a prestigious coin auction. What drove collectors to bid so high? Several factors contribute to its value. It's the only 1981 penny to achieve such an extraordinary grade. As one of the last bronze pennies, it represents a pivotal moment in U.S. minting history. Coin enthusiasts and investors alike recognize its importance in numismatic history. Now, you might be wondering, could you have a treasure hiding in your collection? Here's how to identify a potentially valuable 1981 penny. Look for the D mint mark under the year, indicating it was minted in Denver. The coin must be in pristine, uncirculated condition. Any signs of wear can significantly reduce its value. If you suspect your coin is exceptional, have it professionally graded by PSGS or NGC. While finding a $2.8 million penny is rare, even lower-grade coins in mint condition can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. The story of the 1981 penny reminds us that every coin has a story to tell. From the hands of a Denver mint worker to the pockets of Americans, and finally to the dazzling auction room where it became a millionaire's prize, this penny exemplifies the power of numismatic history. The coin market has seen a surge in interest in recent years, with collectors and investors driving prices higher. Rare pennies like the 1981 are especially sought after. While its record-breaking sale at $2.8 million remains unmatched, demand for high-quality Lincoln pennies continues to grow. Who would have thought that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth millions? The 1981 Lincoln penny is a testament to the magic of coin collecting where history, art, and value converge. Could the next $1 million penny be hiding in your pocket? Keep your eyes open, because treasures are everywhere. Thanks for watching. If you love learning about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Until next time, happy collecting. Did you know that a simple 1987 Lincoln penny just like the ones you've probably seen or used could be worth an astonishing $3.5 million? Yes, you heard that right. In today's video, we're diving into the incredible history, the fascinating errors, and what makes the 1987 Lincoln penny so insanely valuable. Before we get started, make sure to hit that 星号 like 星号 button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more videos about valuable coins. Who knows? You might have a treasure sitting in your pocket change. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of U.S. currency since 1901, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. The iconic design features Lincoln's profile on the obverse, created by sculptor Victor David Brenner. By 1987, the penny was made of a zinc core with a thin copper coating, far from the original all-copper pennies of the early 20th century. While most 1987 pennies are common and worth only face value, certain rare varieties and mint errors have skyrocketed in value, making them the subject of fascination for collectors worldwide. So, what makes this particular 1987 Lincoln penny worth an eye-popping $3.5 million? It all boils down to a combination of rarity, error, and demand. In 1987, a few pennies were accidentally struck with errors at the Philadelphia Mint. These errors include double dice, off-center strikes, and a rare transitional mistake involving the use of a copper planchet instead of the intended zinc one. One of the most notable examples is the 1987 penny with a double die obverse. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly, creating a doubling effect on the inscriptions like Liberty or the date. This gives the coin a unique and highly desirable appearance. In a recent auction, one of these rare 1987 Lincoln pennies shattered records by selling for an unbelievable $3.5 million. Wow! Because collectors love a good story, and this coin's perfect condition, combined with its mint error, made it a once-in-a-lifetime find. Wondering if you have one of these rare coins? Here's what to look for. Does the design look misaligned? That could be a sign of a mint error. A transitional error penny made of copper will weigh around 3.11 grams, compared to the standard 2.5 grams for zinc pennies. Make sure to use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a closer inspection. While not every 1987 penny is worth millions, error coins and high-grade specimens graded by services like PSGS or NGC can still fetch thousands of dollars. The current market for rare Lincoln pennies remains strong, with collectors willing to pay top dollar for unique pieces. The $3.5 million 1987 penny isn't just a one-off phenomenon, it's a testament to the growing popularity of coin collecting. With more people entering the hobby, demand for rare coins is at an all-time high. So, what are you waiting for? Check your pockets, your piggy banks, and those old jars of coins. Who knows, you might just strike it rich with a simple 1987 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to 星号 like 星号, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories about valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting. This script sets a compelling tone while offering valuable information and maintaining viewer engagement. Let me know if you'd like to customize it further. Today, we're diving deep into the story of one of the most fascinating coins in U.S. history, the 2009 Lincoln penny. This isn't just any penny, it's a coin that has captured the imagination of collectors and is now valued at a staggering $3.7 million. Yes, you heard that right, one single cent, worth millions. Stick around to find out why this coin is so special, how it became so valuable, and how you can identify one for yourself. The year 2009 marked the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth and the 100th anniversary of the Lincoln cent's first introduction in 1909. To celebrate this monumental year, the U.S. Mint released 4 unique reverse designs of the Lincoln penny, each highlighting a different stage of Lincoln's life. These designs include: design, showing a young Lincoln reading a book while working as a rail splitter in Indiana. Design, illustrating Lincoln standing in front of the Illinois state capitol. Design, featuring the partially constructed U.S. Capitol dome, representing a nation in turmoil during the Civil War. These coins were produced in both Philadelphia and Denver mints, and some special versions were made with a higher quality composition of 95% copper, harkening back to the original 1909 design. So, what makes one of these pennies worth millions? Here's where things get interesting. Most 2009 pennies are worth only their face value, but a few rare specimens have skyrocketed in value due to their unique characteristics. Let's break it down. The 2009 penny is notorious for several minting errors, including double dies, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets. These errors make the coin rare and highly desirable to collectors. The San Francisco Mint produced limited quantities of proof coins with incredibly sharp details and a polished finish. If you come across one of these in pristine condition, you might be sitting on a small fortune. Because 2009 was such a significant year for Lincoln and U.S. history, collectors are willing to pay a premium for these coins. The $3.7 million valuation comes from a specific 2009 penny with a rare double die error that was sold at a high-profile auction. This particular coin was in immaculate condition and had an exceptionally strong provenance, driving its value through the roof. Now, let's talk about how you can identify if your 2009 penny is worth millions. Here's what to look for. Check for the small letter under the date. P stands for Philadelphia, D for Denver, and S for the San Francisco Mint proof coins. Look for doubling in the lettering, numbers, or images. Use a magnifying glass or a microscope to inspect closely. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with no scratches, marks, or wear are graded higher and fetch more money. Some 2009 pennies were struck on experimental or foreign planchets, making them extremely rare. As of now, the most valuable 2009 penny sold for $3.7 million. However, even less extraordinary examples can fetch thousands of dollars. A mint-condition 2009 proof penny with no errors might be worth $20 to $50, but if you've got an error coin or one with historical significance, you could be looking at a 5- or 6-figure payday. Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for rare coins, and demand for the 2009 penny is only increasing. Who knows? In a few years, this coin's value might even climb higher. Think you might have a 2009 penny worth millions? Here are some tips. Old coin collections often hide valuable gems. A good magnifying glass, a coin guidebook, and proper storage are essential for any collector. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 2009 Lincoln penny worth $3.7 million. Who would have thought that a small coin could hold so much value and history? If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a treasure hunting tip. Share this video with your friends and family. Who knows? Maybe one of them has a fortune hiding in their pocket change. Until next time, happy hunting. Could this humble 1-cent coin be worth more than $2.8 million? That's right, a 1981 Lincoln penny, a coin you might have overlooked, has made waves in the numismatic world with its astonishing value. But what makes it so special? Let's dive into the fascinating history, unique features, and the incredible worth of this extraordinary coin. The 1981 penny was minted in Denver as part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the centennial of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny became a symbol of American history and craftsmanship. In 1981, over 5.3 billion pennies were minted in Denver. It was the final year the U.S. Mint used the traditional bronze alloy composition, 90% copper and 10% zinc, before switching to a zinc core with copper plating in 1982. This change marked the end of an era, making 1981 pennies particularly intriguing for collectors. Not all 1981 pennies are worth millions. Most are worth just a cent or a few dollars in uncirculated condition. However, one specific example has captured the spotlight due to its exceptional quality and rarity. This particular 1981 penny achieved a grade of MS69 by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, making it the highest graded example of its kind. Grading is critical in determining a coin's value, with MS70 being a perfect coin. The nearly flawless condition of this penny set it apart from billions of others. The staggering $2.8 million price tag was achieved at a prestigious coin auction. What drove collectors to bid so high? Several factors contribute to its value. It's the only EOBED penny to achieve such an extraordinary grade. As one of the last bronze pennies, it represents a pivotal moment in U.S. minting history. Coin enthusiasts and investors alike recognize its importance in numismatic history. Now, you might be wondering, could you have a treasure hiding in your collection? Here's how to identify a potentially valuable EOBED penny. Look for the D mint mark under the year, indicating it was minted in Denver. The coin must be in pristine, uncirculated condition. Any signs of wear can significantly reduce its value. If you suspect your coin is exceptional, have it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. While finding a $2.8 million penny is rare, even lower-grade coins in mint condition can fetch hundreds or thousands of dollars. The story of the EOBED penny reminds us that every coin has a story to tell. From the hands of a Denver mint worker to the pockets of Americans, and finally to the dazzling auction room where it became a millionaire's prize, this penny exemplifies the power of numismatic history. The coin market has seen a surge in interest in recent years, with collectors and investors driving prices higher. Rare pennies like the EOBED are especially sought after. While its record-breaking sale at $2.8 million remains unmatched, demand for high-quality Lincoln pennies continues to grow. Who would have thought that a simple 1-cent coin could be worth millions? The EOBED Lincoln penny is a testament to the magic of coin collecting, where history, art, and value converge. Could the next $1 million penny be hiding in your pocket? Keep your eyes open, because treasures are everywhere. Thanks for watching. If you love learning about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing content. Until next time, happy collecting.